Hey everybody, welcome back to Alina of the Arena, and we're on a run which is kind of wild right now. I don't really know what's going on. Normally I say like, oh, we've built a deck around this, and we have this synergy and this is how we're going to win. We've kind of just thrown our, we've thrown a ring onto multiple different items. So if you take a look at my deck right now, I have some expensive cards like Cripple, I have Parry in my deck, I've got Payback as well. I've got Fireball at 2 costs, so we have a lot of expensive cards. But none of them really go together. We have this minor, fire synergy, which works well with my Bracer. I'm not sure you can see this. I think it's just at the top here. Yeah. We picked up this Magma Bracer, so I gain 1 strength whenever I occupy a Flaming Tile at the end of each turn. Do I want to stand in a Flaming Tile for the entire battle? I don't think so, but it's an option now. I can increase my strength. Increasing my strength is good for stuff like Flurry, so I can use Flurry for multiplicative damage. I've then got a really good crossbow, so I can stay away from enemies to further reduce any damage I deal, because I've also got Alchemy, which reduces the block I gain, but gives me more damage. So roughly my build is just stacking damage right now, in multiple ways. Then, to try and proc Payback, I've got this self-harm synergy where, I burn myself to gain strength. I've got Fireballer to give me burn tiles, I've got Fireball to give me burn tiles, and I've got no pain, no gain that can also hurt myself. That's kind of the essence of the run. What I think I'm missing right now is a way to dodge enemies, because I'm really susceptible to damage right now. I would like more ways to block damage. So much so that I actually think I'm willing to pay 30 here to get my heavy crossbow power refunded, so that I can, knock an enemy back if I want to. We're also holding this gladiatorial sword in case something's nearby. I can put weak on an enemy, which would be, again, another defensive tool. And then in my back pocket is this long sword, which I only bring out if I need an AoE attack. And then the other equipment is kind of a non-entity to the run. Anyway, I don't know how long this is going to go, because I said I thought that we had a 10% chance of beating the last boss, and we comfortably beat him. Which means one of two things. Either this one is better than I think it is, or we got incredibly lucky. And I don't know which one was which. By the way, Breach has nice synergy with this longsword as well. So if I hit multiple enemies, I can gain momentum for that turn and do more and more damage. So I'm hoping to use Breach plus the longsword to deal with lots of enemies. But I think first things first, I don't want to get charged into. Let's move down towards the rocks. Be the change I want to see in this world. We should use rocks more often. Right, you get smacked. That's perfect. Ooh, there's a good turn here. I move over here, not onto the rock. Wait. No. Yes. I was going to say, I can just throw a fireball at you now, which will knock me back, and I would be not on a flaming tile anymore. So I need to move into the flaming tiles. I throw a fireball here. I push you both back. And now I need to move into those tiles. That's my great game plan, is to stand in the fire tiles. Now it is spicy because there are 3 enemies there. So maybe we don't do it this turn. But I could grab my longsword now. I can parry for 11 times 2, 22. And then I can heavy rain, and that will kill you. But not you. But then I'll block all your damage. Deal. And rather than heavy rain, actually, I should flurry. That gives me a small fireball. Didn't realize I have actually got lethal on you as well. Let's just kill you. Burn more tiles as well so that I can stand in the tiles. Right. Do I want to just gain energized for this battle? I've been holding on to this for a while. I think I'll just pop it. And remove the fatigues. We're probably going to win this nonetheless, but just in case I'm not going to win it. Okay. The other thing I have to be very cognizant of is that I'm equipping a two-handed weapon, so I drop a weapon on the floor and one goes into my backpack. I think I want the crossbow now, rather than the greatsword. I'm just trying to think what I want to do here. I could no pain, no gain to gain an energy, slam into you. No, I could cripple you, then slam into you. And then strike you. Applies 2 vulnerable. So this would then do 6 damage and 12 damage. So it would be 12, 6, 18, 33 in total. So it wouldn't be lethal. So I think that's not the play. I could just stand in the fire. I need a balancing act here, because if I don't need to take damage, I shouldn't take damage. And I could just sidestep to the left or to the right and take no damage. But why not end in a fire tile? You know what I could also do? I don't end in a fire tile this way. But I don't get hit. I proc Fireballer. And I don't feel too bad about that. Right. The problem right now is, I'm going to kill you with Fireball eventually. That's my end goal right now. It's just annoying fighting the Spearman because we want to both be in the same line. Now that I think about it, why don't I just move 1 tile to the left and shoot you instead? Because I outrange you. Yeah, that'd be pretty smart. Maybe I should have done that on the previous turns. And then I can just throw a fireball in front of you in case you move forwards, which you have done. You're now on fire. Move 1 tile away. Shoot you. This is real naval combat right now. The enemy ships, they can shoot for like 8 miles. My ships, they shoot for 11 miles. So I'll just park myself, 10 miles away and just bombard them. Okay, we can move in now. We can do a little wind up and then a smackdown. Somehow, this is working. I can't quite decide if I've somehow come across a genius build. Or it's just really dumb. Increased damage each time this card is retained. I think this is too slow for me. The Truffle Shuffle is nice, but I don't think it's necessary. I've never felt like I needed to Truffle Shuffle right now. There are times where I probably do want to Truffle Shuffle, but I think it's going to dilute my deck. And I have to be careful about diluting my deck a little bit. Okay, we're accumulating gold. Right, what card do I want to upgrade? Because there must be stuff. Flurry would be a great thing to upgrade, honestly. You increase the draw. You increase damage, right? What does Heavy Rain? More damage. Breach is more damage. Payback is more damage. I think discounting something else would be good. And by discounting, I mean more damage on it. I think Flurry gives me the most damage because it's a multiplicative thing. So I think I'm honestly willing to train and improve Flurry. And now I'm probably good on my upgrades. Do I want more cards in my deck? Good question. I actually think I'm okay right now. So I'm going to forget something else. I really want to get rid of these guards, which do very little. Especially the red guards. Sorry. Because if I ever do pick up a shield, it's going to probably be in... Well, I say probably be. I'd rather all my defensive tools be in one colour, and most of them are in blue anyway, so... I'll head towards that. Right. The middle column feels pretty good to me, so let's do the fight in the middle. I should be really good against spiky boys. I use mainly ranged. Now, I could just stand in there like a real Chad and flurry them with a greatsword, which will kill everyone. I would then also take 2, 4, 5 times 3, right? I take 15 damage. Oh no, I take 1 less because of you. 2 less. Wait, you all 2? No, I take 16 damage, but 2 less because you were dying 1 fewer hits. So I don't think that's a great play. I honestly think I'm okay stepping back again and just getting Fireballer going. Just get that power popping. Is that innate, by the way? Because it feels like it always starts in my hand. Oh. Can I see? I can't see, because it's showing me the deck in progress. Wait, it'll be here. It is. It's innate, so it starts in my hand. That's actually pretty good for the ability. I'm way, way more likely to use it that way. Okay, you have set up in a questionable pattern for me. Set the arena on fire. Right, you keep strengthening this guy, but I don't think you understand. He's dead. Heavy Rain. I'm going to reload with the parry, because why not? And wind up. I mean, I guess the reason why not is that I could have no pain, no gain to use a strike and shoot this guy as well. Yeah, you know what? I could have played that better. Just take a second with your turns. I mean, these guys are all dead, right? You're on... You just burn 1 right now? But you're on a flaming tile, so you get burnt again. So you're not actually dead yet. Okay. I did you a disservice. You can still live. I could weaken and blow dart you to kill you. You know what? Why not? Then Heavy Rain you to death. And reload. Honestly, I don't think I need to take damage in this battle again. I think the Magma Brace will be useful against bosses, where I'm more likely to accept taking a little bit of damage. Again, I just want to play range versus you, so let me just stay away from you. Again, I'm more than happy to set you on fire. Right, you're on 7 health. You are dead. It might honestly be the crossbow that's carrying me right now. I can't quite figure it out. There's something that is really good. I don't know what it is. I think I might just be, like, happy with crossbows. Beef up is probably another good thing to take. Raising my strength. Apply 1 bleed whenever you deal unblocked damage. Increase damage received by 1. Stat decreases each turn. What do you upgrade into? 2 cost instead. You become 3, right? Oh no, you increase to 2 strength. I think I'm going to gain more advantage off the beef up, but I don't know. It kind of depends, honestly. How often am I likely to attack in a turn? I mean, with the crossbow, I'm basically only attacking on heavy rains and strikes. So the flurry is nice with bleed. It does give me 1 more turn to set up, and historically I've struggled to set up more powers. If I can get more heavy rain, though. Like, that is the synergy, right? Get a deck full of heavy rains and use a razor sharp. You know what? The run is mad. Let's just pick it up. Shurikens? Sure. Spears? No. And I can go to shops to buy cards. You there, please come. A man in shades calls for your attention, then slowly unfolds his palms to reveal the red pill in his right hand and the blue pill in his left. He gestures you to take a pick. Receive a side effect. Increase damage received by 50% for 1 fight. That's kind of spooky. But, upgrade a card. And I gain the same side effect, right? I could just immediately upgrade Razor Sharp. Risky. But I have got respite behind. And I've got a normal fight. I don't have to fight an elite immediately, which is another good thing. Alright, we want to get through this as clean as possible. To that goal, you move over here and we set Fireball going. I'm not gonna... Well, I could set off Razor Sharp right now. You know what? Let's do it. I've got my 2 powers set up now. Okay. Wind Up Cripple is 30 damage. It is on a crossbow. Then the Heavy Rain will do 60, and that's 46. If I get 1 more energy from No Pain, No Gain, which actually might proc with side effect. Yeah, I think it will do, so I would take some extra damage on this. But I could just kill this guy now. I would also, unfortunately, have to equip the long sword. No, I wouldn't. I could equip the gladiator sword instead. Because I still think this will be lethal. Because now it's 14 plus 15. Sorry. It's 28 plus 15. That's 43. It's actually more than that, because the bleed is going to go. So it's going to put bleed on you first. So, depending on how the bleed works, and I think the bleed procs after this. In fact, let's do some science, because I've definitely got lethal on you. It's just I might have to spend more health to do so. I cripple you. So now you're bleeding. This is doing 16 damage. So yeah, the bleed is going afterwards. Because otherwise, it would be doing... Oh no, I don't know that. It depends how the odd works out. Either way, I'm doing 16 to you. That puts a bleed stack on you again. Which, if I shuriken you instead, then I don't have to No Pain, No Gain. And it gives me a small fireball. Toss that bad boy at this guy. He's bleeding from a fireball. Okay. Maybe every synergy in the game is the correct play. And there's a bomb behind me. You're going to charge. Are you charging first? No, you're charging second. Get on the bomb. I think I flip you guys around again. I don't feel like I've got too good to use Syndrome on this bomb. Push them all away. I should have struck first if I was going to strike. Because now I can't do anything, but... It's okay. Move. Drop a tasty fireball here. That stuns you in the corner. The whole arena is on fire. Everyone is bleeding. Okay, I need to find 10 damage. Deal. I have 10 damage. I have 21, in fact. That gives me a small fireball, which I can't throw at you, sadly. So I'll leave that in my deck. I need 20 damage. Payback will do it. We didn't get hit. We got a free upgrade. You love to see it. Now, yes. Fast reload is just good. If I'm going to use a crossbow, and I think now I'm sort of saying the crossbow is staying. Okay. I now just have elites, shops. Yeah, elites and shops. So let's see this elite. It's the Boom Boy. It's Blast Master. You're just going to throw a bomb at me, it looks like. And there ain't much I can do about it. Well, I mean, that's not true. I can slam it away, like this. I'll throw a rock at you. I don't need to fast reload, we'll just wind up. So you're explosive shooting again. But not if I move there and throw a fly ball here. Because this will now miss me, right? He's burning. All is good in the world. You're going to bomb me again. This might be the turn where I accept that we're going to take some damage. I can move out of it, but I won't do anything, and then all he's going to do is move down here, aim the same shot again, and I can't get out of it then, because I have no movement abilities. So I think, while the going is good, we're going to parry instead. I'm going to no pain, no gain, to gain some more energy. I strike you. What is this again? Gain 14 block. You might also be employed here. Oh, shoot! I forgot the reload. Damn. I should have parried. Okay, we will use the small block potion. Because I'm done. You're using a crossbow, remember. We take some damage from the burn. But we gain some strength as well, right? Yeah, my strength is now going up. Do I want to razor sharp you? Probably, because now that I think about it, I thought I was getting bleed off that, and I wasn't. This is the scare zone, because I can't get out of this. But I can move into you. And then swap my weapons again. I don't have kinetic on right now, do I? I mean, it doesn't matter. What I'm going to do is pop this to weaken you instead. I'll strike you. I'll strike you. I'll throw a rock at you. Gives me a small fireball. I'll throw a fireball at you. You're going to boom me. It stuns yourself. It knocks you into the arena wall. That's how strong Alina is. She just took it on the chin. And you're dead. We did take more damage than I would have liked, but it wasn't an elite fight, so fair enough. Echo, return a card from your exhaust pile to your hand. Exhaust. So the powers do go to the exhaust pile, but I think it specifically said on... Or I think this is what it tried to mean on Fireballer, that it doesn't stack, right? Does not stack Fireballer. Razor Sharp, on the other hand, doesn't say that. What else exhausts right now? Anything else? I think it's just my powers. But I could grab Razor Sharp back. What is the unupgraded version? I don't remember. Does it cost 1 instead? Last Stand. Deal 8 damage plus 2 additional damage for each fatigue in your deck. No. Jump attack isn't a movement ability. Move forwards, then deal 8 damage. Multiply total damage by 1.5. And it has fatigue. If follow-up was red, it'd be fantastic. Because I could use it to reload. But I could make it red. I'm honestly considering echoing the fucking... the bleed ability. Does that work? It doesn't say it doesn't stack. So can I apply 2 bleed then per attack instead? Because that would be very good. I'm going to try it. We'll take you. What's the rapier do? Pierce. Not bad, but not necessary. Oh, there was a meditation here as well. I could have legitimately just... Oh, I can't swap my stuff. Okay. I could have legitimately turned... I forgot the ability, what it was called. But I could have turned that blue card into a red one immediately if I wanted to. I think what's best for me right now is just to remove cards from my deck still. Like... Okay, I'm just the ultimate glass cannon. I have, like, no defensive abilities. I need movement abilities. I think I might have to create a card. I think that's the next play, because my only movement is slam. And then my initiatives. And eventually I'm going to get penned back into a corner. Feint. Deal 6 damage. Return a random 0-cost energy card from your discard pile to your hand. This is exhausted. I could get wind-ups back. And I can get fast reloads back. Interrupt and deal 2 damage. Target will gain 3 strength. No. Get sight is too late. Give me feint. Give me an event. An elderly woman shuffles towards you and carefully unveils the contents of her basket. I brew these healing potions myself, but they're just as good as the branded ones in the shops. Please show some sympathy. Oh, so please show me some sympathy and buy a bottle with you. Or will you? 180 gold for a health potion. I mean, financially, for like health to cost, the large bottle is the best priced. And I do deal a lot of damage myself. You know what? Do it. I'll take a health potion. Right. Which means I'm going to fight again. I was going to go to a shop then, but let's get a bit more money. Okay, we have Fireballer again. Let's pop it. And enter. Remember to throw the rock before you do anything. Oh, unless you're going to stay here, in which case, don't worry about it. Also remember these switch around. I'm just switching these around for my mental right now. So I can cripple fast reloads. Sorry, I'm just thinking as well right now. If I put the Great Sword on, I can cripple... Rock. Breach. Oh, cripple, breach, rock, which does quite a lot of damage. But I wouldn't need the fast reload then. The problem right now is the safest health for me to move into is this one. But it doesn't really help me that much. I could also just kill this guy. Move back, shoot him with cripple. No. Move back. I think this is the right play. Breach. I'm dumb. Fast reload. So I forgot I haven't got the rock in my inventory. I needed to throw the rock first to do the 3 damage. I can still kill you, but not the way I wanted to. Ooh, Demon Slayer crossbow. Increased damage by 3. It's actually worse than what I've got, so no. So Slam has also been exhausted, so I could echo a Slam. But I feel like I can get better value than that, unless I do need the Slam. But I don't think I need the Slam. Or do I need the Slam? Do 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 do. Do 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 do. Do 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 do. I'm just gonna shoot you. Do 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 do. Do they go to my exhaust pile? No, they don't. The fireballs, the little tiny ones. You are penning me into the corner here as well, which is annoying. Okay. Wind up parry is a lot of damage. It blocks almost everything that's coming towards me. Is reload in my discard pile right now? It is. It's random though. And I could get no pain, no gain instead. It's risky. I only take 1 damage to test this, so I'm going to do it. Rather than move back parry or move back flurry. I am turning down damage here though, if I do that. Rather than just moving back. Hang on a minute. If I just move back, wind up flurry, that's 14 times 3 damage. That's 42. Rather than me doing 21 damage and taking 1 damage. And what do I gain from this? Basically nothing, other than I won't be penned in the corner just yet. The optimal place to get the fast reload, then I can do both, but it's a 1 in, what? A 1 in 3 that happens. Actually, this feint might not be very good for me. We'll see. Right, flurry him. Get the small fireball. Throw a rock. That's all proccing the fireballer. And then reload. So you have 23 attack. Right, I'm now trapped in the corner. If I no pain, no gain this turn, I'm 100% guaranteed to get it back on the feint. But I don't need to get it back. Because all the rest of my cards cost... Actually, they cost 5. This is a really bad turn for me. Unless I kill. Do I kill? 18. I can get lethal. You raise a sharp. I have to no pain, no gain, I think, to do this. Feint will put a bleed stack on you now. It gives me no pain, no gain back. This actually will do 9 to you. Right? And put more bleed on you. So that leaves you on 4. And then the searing blow gun will kill you. So I don't need to no pain, no gain again. Oh, I also get a small fireball. Cool, I'll use a small fireball then. And enter. Right. You are moving into my domain. Echo? Oh, I want to test it. Echo. I choose which one comes back. Give me Razor Sharp again. Razor Sharp me. It does work. It stacks. That's really cool. So this should put 2 bleed stacks on you then. It did. Okay. This I can get behind. Shall I reload? I shall reload. What is this, by the way? Shield potion. I'm just going to pop this. I know the benefit of the pyrophobia. I mean, I could also get rid of the greatsword. The problem right now is I think I'd rather hold a shield potion. Well, would I? Yeah, I haven't got enough of a burn build right now to justify it, I think. So I'll just pop it out there to pop some bleed on to kill you. You win. That's it. Keep the ball rolling. Flaming Trap breathing technique. Gain 5 block. Return a card from your discard pile to your draw pile. Deal 25%. Oh, I've heard tell of this in the comment section. Deal 25% additional damage to enemies with Deathmark. Exhaust. Okay. Okay. There was a Demon Slayer crossbow on the floor. What if I replace my heavy crossbow with the Demon Slayer crossbow? Or I have 2 crossbows and I get rid of the Gladiator sword. The Demon Slayer one is any person that has a death mark on them. I want to see what your effect is. I want to see it so badly. Does it cost me a power to put Deathmark on? This is a quality of life thing I would like. I honestly would like to see both windows. I almost want to roll back the footage. You know what? Alina of the Arena, do you have a Wikipedia? Has someone made that yet? Because I'm actually going to Google your effect. Because it's actually very important. Demon Slayer crossbow, right? No, that's not RuneScape. Does Alina of the Arena have a wiki? It's in Korean. I think. Maybe. Can you oh, it's Japanese. My apologies. Increases damage by 2. Give Deathmark 1. It's not a power. Defeat Deathmark to get 1. Duration is 1 turn. Reload. Okay, very broken English. But I think I put a Deathmark on an enemy when I shoot them. I'm going to do it. You know what? We were missing one amalgamation. Yeah, apply 1 Deathmark, and it's reload. I was missing one thing from the pie, and it was this. I think the knockback is nice. Do I dual wield crossbows? Do I get rid of the gladiator longsword instead? Or the gladiator sword? Oh, that's interesting as well. The knuckle dagger. Attack 2 times. Power move. That's insane with... It's actually insane with flurry. What if I do this? The longsword I'm barely using anymore anyway. And the boss fight is 2 enemies, but I'm not going to fill my deck with status effects. The knuckle dagger, for the 1 turn I get to have flurry on it. Although if I'm doing that, is not the Demon Slayer crossbow better then? I flurry, I put Deathmark on when I shoot, and then I get 25% extra damage on the other 2 hits. So that's how it works. This is actually a really tricky turn. Actually, I think there's actually no criteria where I do use you over the Demon Slayer crossbow. You're interesting. Attack 2 times, though. It's a ×6 multiplier on thingy. It has to be more than plus 25%. But I've just taken a Demon Slayer thing. Okay, Knuckle Dagger, come back here. We're going to do some investigative research. I honestly don't know. I'd have to sit down and run the numbers. The power gives me 25% on everything, though. Really, this only works on the... Like, it's optimal in Flurry. Doubling up Flurry. I mean, I guess also parry would be pretty nice. I mean, I could do this instead. And not have 2 crossbows. And just bring this crossbow in if I need to knock someone back. Weird, but I'll do it. Again, this is probably not the optimal play. If I was not recording this, I would have just sat down and ran the numbers for a while, but since I am recording, I will go with my gut, and I think my gut says that's probably better. Right, what do I want? Items or cards? I mean, we've just had a bunch of items. Cards, realistically, what do I get from cards? Not a lot. I could just buff the weapons I have. I mean, I'm not really restricted to powers as much anymore either. Give me cards for a second. Because I think I can get a lot of value from removing cards. I could also get a lot of value from putting another Flurry in my deck. Holy moly, there's stuff here I want. Flurry and Heavy Rain would be so good. I think Flurry... How much do I need to get both? It's a lot. It's 165, right? 365. So I need to make 32. And I'm pretty certain that selling all this junk won't get me 32. So I have to pick one. So the advantage of Flurry. I actually think Heavy Rain is better, because Heavy Rain, when I use it, will come back for 0 and it will refund itself for the reload. So it'll effectively be 1 cost do all the damage, whereas everything else has been 2 costs do the damage at range. Flurry is a big damage multiplier, but I can get away with just having 1 right now. I'd also have to upgrade it to get the like, maximum value. I mean, Warcry is really good as well, by the way. And I can afford both of those. So I think I'm going to pick up Heavy Rain, and I'm going to pick up Warcry. But Flurry, I'm sorry, I do like you. And then we keep fighting. None shall break my defense. He has immune to knockback. Okay, this is the first battle that I kind of wish I had. Well, actually, you know what? I don't care. I was going to say, this is the first battle I wish I had the Truffle Shuffle. I could just forgo Fireballer and just kill you instead. I think that's good enough. Alright. How do I have an extra energy still? Oh, Death Mark! It gives me an energy back. I completely forgot. I was using you for your damage, I'm not going to lie. Okay. Move back. Not that. Wind up. Huge fireball. He's now burning, you've been knocked back. I can also echo to bring back nothing. It's the exhaust pile. So enter. I really want to get Razor Sharp off. I think it's a necessity for my build. Or close to a necessity. So I'm going to move back and put it on. If we can get through this boss, I honestly think we have like an insane run. So you're attacking every tile around me. Is Heavy Rain in my discard pile? It is. Can I break you this turn then? I slam you, which costs 1. I Heavy Rain, and I can reload the crossbow. This is the problem with all these powers and no movement. I need to dance around the arena to set them all off. And I can't right now. The alternative is I don't lead with the Demon Slayer crossbow. Maybe I equip Knuckle Dagger instead. I can power move for 22. Do another one, which will bleed on. Which will then do 34. Then I'm only missing 6, which I can get off the Feint. Yeah. I think... Oh no, the Heavy Rain's going to be worse now. So it's 18... Sorry. Yeah, 18 damage, then 29 damage. Then the Feint does 11. We're still good. It still works. And I'll break you. I do need to move on the same turn, though. And I do have energy left over for that. Yeah, so 9 times 2. This isn't how I wanted to use the Knuckle Dagger, but it's how we're using it, baby. Where was the bleed? Unblock damage. I see. Also, where was my Heavy Rain that came back? So it doesn't count as damage unless it's unblocked damage. Like, the cards need to be more specific on that, because some cards say different things, and it's kind of frustrating me now, because I had this idea that unblocked damage was stuff under armor. Lunge and shield block don't work like that. If you hit them, it works. Heavy Rain apparently doesn't work like that, because otherwise I should have got refunded a Heavy Rain. It's in my discard pile. Oh, it says from the draw pile, never mind. Either way, the bleed should have procced. That says unblocked damage. And I'm pretty certain that's what it says on the lunge as well, and I haven't proc bleed. So I think there's something not working quite right here. But I could be wrong. Anyway, it's pretty frustrating. The Feint, by the way, is not guaranteed to give me a good card. I might get Echo here, which would be pretty bad. I need this to... Oh. I can swap the crossbow, right? I can. But I'd be taking 11 damage then, still standing here. Because if I shoot, then... I don't get... I have to reload, is what I'm saying. Oh, he's got a mobile, I'm dumb! We're gonna take all the damage in the world here. I'm gonna shield potion some of this. We did get wind up, which is good. I think we have too much going right now, and we're stunned. It's fine. Because we can breach you this turn. I should move. Even though it costs to. Warcry. Breach. Gives me a fast reload. It's perfect. Draw a card, reload my Demon Slayer crossbow. I don't need to parry. Just get that out of my deck. That's going to cause me problems in the future. Right. Heavy Rain is in my draw pile this time. So it will work the way I think it's going to. Which means I should re-equip the crossbow. If this doesn't work, I'm in trouble. Oh, this won't work. I'm about to make a mistake. I can't get this off. It's too expensive for me. I need like an extra turn to set up. But we Heavy Rain, because you're not doing anything. I'm going to kill you. It gives me a Heavy Rain back, which is free. I reload. I shoot you to kill you, because I need to kill you. I reload again. Or I just Demon Slayer now. Do it. He wants to shield up again. I'd rather you didn't shield up again. Now, does this stack? That's the next question I have. I don't know if I'm going to find out this turn, this battle. Oh, actually, you know what? Let's find out. Give me Demon Slayer. Does this proc? It does. Right. There is something here. There's a synergy here that's insane. Like, we just did 52 damage. It does require a bit of jiggery-pokery. And whether or not I have time to jiggery-pokery is a different matter altogether, honestly. Can I just stand here and take this turn? I don't think I can risk it, so I'm going to move here. Fireball you? Fast reload? Sure. And now I have Flurry. So it's saying it's going to do 21 damage, which isn't actually what I thought was going to happen. I thought the first hit would hit, then the next one would get 50 damage on top of it. But that doesn't seem to be the case. You're not death marked, sadly. I need another red weapon here to make this turn really pop. In lieu of that, I should just move out of the way again. Or I should move back. Yeah, just move back. Shooting for 21. So it puts the effect on afterwards. Okay. That's not as good as I was hoping, but it's still not bad. I could also kill you with the shuriken if I really wanted to, but I don't think I do. And I just need 10 damage. There's 18. I legitimately think at our peak we have the strongest build we've ever had. But I just don't think we're going to hit the peak. Give me more fast reloads. I don't think they're ever going to be bad in my deck. A Demon Slayer's sword instead of the Knuckle Dagger. I think this has more damage output than the Demon Slayer's sword. Just for the turn where I can potentially do a ×6 flurry. So I'm going to say no. I do have one more rest left. I might have to use this rest for a legitimate rest as well, which is a pity. I've still got an elite left if I wanted to fight it. I know the elites give me more purple coins, so there is a reason to fight them, along with the money. I might have to just not risk it though. My build is a little bit spicy, and the guy that we're going to be fighting is the precognition guy. And I don't think I've got a good build for him. Again, I kind of revolve around like one big attack per turn. I think he's going to wreck me. So I'm going to do this fight, but I don't think I'm going to do another one off after this. Okay, I have drawn Heavy Rain. Man, if we can beat this boss and get one more energy... By the way, that Magma Bracer has been a complete waste of time. I have to be completely honest. I thought we'd proc it more than we have done. I just can't proc it. It's too much. Right, you're going to be giga annoying. So I kind of want to interrupt you. Unfortunately, this means I'm not going to Fireball this turn if I do that. But I think just to interrupt you, it's worth. You're going to restrict my movement, which I don't appreciate either. Just kill him. Yeah, let's just not worry about him next turn. The Echo does nothing for me. Right, they miss. You're now restricting me. And you're stuck where you are, but you also want to restrict me. So I need to kill you. I can reload with Breach and Parry. It's not a very good turn. Oh, I say it's not a good turn. It's an okay turn. The alternative is I hit myself with a Fireball. Take 10 damage, move back, get restricted again. That seems pretty poor. I would like to pop Razor Sharp as well if I could, but I can't. So I think the Breach play is the correct one. Breach, wind up, parry. I get 22 block. I don't need it. Right, now is the bad time. Because I can't slam anymore. I can fast reload though. That's a lucky thing. Goodbye initiative. Flurry this guy? No. Faint the dog. Why am I doing so much damage? Oh, he's vulnerable. He's stood in a trap. Still, feint the dog. I get a fast reload. That's what I wanted. I'll flurry you to kill you. Then, I want to move away. To the opposite side of the arena. No. Maybe. Hang on. If I War Cry, slam into someone... I mean, just War Cry, because it doesn't cost me anything. It just goes back into my discard pile. I only have 16 damage, right? I have nothing else set up. But I could Slam Strike Shuriken. That would get a kill, but I would take 5 damage for the pleasure. Rather than just moving to the opposite side of the arena. Which wastes an energy. There is a rock there as well. Alright. Shuriken you. You know what I can as well do? I can go here instead. Oh, I can't equip the crossbow now though. I've already used it. Never mind. We'll just get rid of the fatigue. I don't really mind. We just miss out on a rock here. Okay. Strike you, you die. No one else is hurting me. Correct. We'll fast reload as well. Ooh, that's annoying. No, it's not, because you're death marked now, right? So when I kill you, I get an energy refund. Correct. Which means I can put Demon Slayer on myself. Okay. You're not shooting me, so I don't care. You've kind of fucked up royally your turn. Wind up. Cripple. Fast reload. Sad times. I can't use the heavy rain. Okay, it's Bowman versus Bowman. Can I just kill you? If I heavy rain you, I don't get a heavy rain back. So I'd have to reload and then shoot you again. The second one would do more damage though. So this is doing 9 to you. It'll put bleed and you'll take 25% more damage from the next hit. The heavy rain will then do 13, 14 probably. So you'll take 23 damage. So you won't die. Therefore, I should move to here. And do it to this guy instead. I'll strike you. No, I'll heavy rain you. Or I can echo and bring back Demon Slayer. Nah, let's just do the damage. You're at so low health, it doesn't matter. Can you please stop putting traps on every single tile on the board? Thank you. Do 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 do. I can just knock you back. I'm trying to look at a way of doing this where I can use Razor Sharp on the same turn. But I can't see one. Doesn't really matter. It's just a shame because I float in energy. In fact, I should have just killed you. I mean, you're dead. Who cares? I don't need the reload. I just waste 1 energy. Right, now you're shooting me. I can parry you for 11. But why would I do that when I can take 0? Move on to the rock. Fireballer. Alright, you're just going to stand there? Sure. So yeah, I can just bait you in like this. Move back. Flurry for 21. Or... Oh, I should have picked up the rock. Doesn't matter. It kind of does. If I needed to lethal this turn, I needed to pick up that rock. But I should be able to get damage. Yeah, there we go. Phew. Not bad. Your popularity is going up. Replan. This is the new card. Discard cards in your hand and draw cards for each card discarded. Exhaust. Remove card from your deck until the fight ends. This is bad. This is negative card advantage. Innate. No, that's a bad card. Skip. I don't want any of this. Well, Spare Potion is what we're going to bring with us. It doesn't really do much. So maybe I should actually bring the dagger instead. Or just the 3... No. Bring the Spare Potion. It's kind of irrelevant. Okay, what would I rather get from the shop right now? Would I rather improve my equipment, which I probably can't afford? Because I think you need 200 to do an upgrade. I think I'd rather buy something here, so... Or remove a card. Give me item. Crippling Dust. Apply 2 vulnerable to enemies in a frontal arc. I understand the advantage of that. Regen could be nice with my build. So the problem with Crippling Dust is I don't plan to stand next to my enemies. So it'd be kind of awkward to Crippling Dust. Although I guess I can dust you and then run away. This Spear Potion is just an irrelevance. Like, I don't need it. The Crippling Trap is also a vulnerable effect, but it's harder to predict for this guy where they're going to be. The Tonic is nice because if I stand in the burn, I can just heal off the burn. Give me Crippling Dust. I think it's better. Goodbye, shield. Sorry, Spear Potion. I don't need you. And I think as much as like I lose value doing this, I'm going to heal here. Leaves me on a nice amount of health. And I think this is all I can do going into the boss battle. I'm not fighting Precognition guy with this build. He'll kill me. Or he'll hurt me at least. Right. Immediately you're lofting an attack at me. Which is pretty bad for me. I have to just get hit by this, I think. And I'm content to stand on the rock. I need to get my powers going as fast as is humanly possible. Right, I do not want to be stood in the cursed tile either. So we're going to be moving again this turn. We should throw the rock first. A free 6 damage? No, yeah. Throw rock, move. Razor Sharp, wind up. I couldn't do that in the opposite order because I needed to move. Okay. You're trying to snag me again. What are you doing? You're replenishing your curse, so you're probably going to do another big chompy attack. I think I move this way now, and I hope to draw Slam this turn, and I can slam away. And I get Demon Slayer going. I think now I've got the keys to the kingdom. In fact, I could draw a card here as well. Would that be advantageous? No, because if I draw Slam, I'm ruined. What are you doing? You're still replenishing curse. So I can now get away from you by slamming. So I could move there, slam into you, and start the beat down on you. And I think this is the game plan. Warcry, because why not? Slam gives me a fatigue. Do I no pain, no gain to strike you? I think not. Do I do it to remove the fatigue, though? Maybe. So this will put a death mark on you. So you're now death marked. It also removed my kinetic. So you now take double damage. Like so. Oh, I can break you though. You know what? Go for it. Just go wild. Get smacking. Stack every status effect. What is this? It's just dust. Oh, it's an interrupt. Oh, I should have cripple dust you as well. Oh, actually, I can cripple dust now. Yes. I might be able to do better, though. Because I think this turn what I'm actually going to do is initiative to move here. Echo and bring back Demon Slayer. I think that's how I do the most damage. And then next turn, they're going to move next to me. Is my prediction. So let's Echo. Give me my Demon Slayer back. Pop it again. What are my two cards? Heavy Rain and Fireball. I'm actually content to draw either of these. Just reload my gun. It was Fireball. That's honestly fine. Because there's going to be two people stood next to me next turn. Okay, you're doing an incredible attack. And you're going to hold me in place. It's also going to knock me back. That's pretty bad. We in the business call that bad. This is a very cursed hand as well. Okay. Is it time to cripple? Cripple? Heavy Rain? Oh my god, it interrupts as well? Holy moly! That crippling dust is way better than I thought. Okay. Do I want to crossbow you though? Should I knuckle down you? No, I should crossbow you because I need to put death mark on you. Yes. Yes! So this should do a lot of damage. Yeah, this is doing 30 damage to you. Kill! What the fuck are you doing? Oh, you're still doing your snare maneuver. Here's a question. Do I care? A very important question. Also, where the hell are my flurries? If I reload... Ugh. Have you still got death mark on you? You do. So you're taking 50% more damage. What if I parry... Sorry, I get parry wound up. So that's 22. 50% more damage is 30 damage. I'd put up 30 block, but who cares? I'd really want Breach, because it draws me a card. Also, what does Feint get me right now? Nothing. So I could double Kinetic this turn. Or double No Pain, No Gain if I want to. Okay, this is going to look weird, but I'm going to stay here, I think. No Pain, No Gain first, because I want to get it back with the Feint, I think. I'm going to reload with Parry, the world's most expensive reload. Wind me up and watch me go-go. That does more damage than I thought. How am I... Oh, are you on a curse tile? No, you have immunity to it. Why are you taking 63 damage off my Breach? It's 22 from my stats. Wait. No, why? I don't understand. What's going on? You get 50% additional damage to enemies with Death Mark. That's what the 2 is standing for. It's not doing it twice right. Because that still doesn't work out. You have curse. Evil energy used for attacks. Sure. You have burn. You have bleed. Increases damage received by 3. I'm so confused. Oh, you've got vulnerable on you as well. That's it. It's stacking. It's doing 22 plus 11, I think. In fact, it might be doing the bleed as well first. But 22 plus 11, which is 33. Now it's doing 50% of that as well, which is like 16. Which is then 49. How are you getting the extra 14 damage though? Is it doing it onto the bleed each time? Like, are you taking bleed into account immediately, doing 25? 50% of 25, which is like 12. Then adding it on top. The mathematics is happening again. It's happening again. I don't understand how this is calculating. My assumption right now is it's applying the 50% vulnerable, then the 55%, sorry, 50% from Demon Slayer on top of it. Rather than it just being additive, like doing 100%. You know what? Don't complain, just kill. Gives me a war cry back. Oh. Yeah, actually, that doesn't matter anymore now. War cry me, faint me. War cry was the one thing I didn't want then. Well, actually, you know what? There was a 1/3 chance I got something I wanted. So you're going to hold me in place now. 70. Okay. We could still be in a bit of an issue here. Because he's going to get really annoyed now with me. And he is annoyed with me now. Fast reload is great. I can put vulnerable on you now. The guard is not what I wanted. Also, this puts a death mark on you. And a small fireball. How about we don't double this just yet? What the fuck is going on? Put more bleed on them. I can do 300 damage to you. And I don't think that's the optimal play. I'm guaranteed to draw my flurry next turn. That has to be more optimal. Right, what are you going to do to me? 58. Do you have a death mark on you anymore? You don't. But I can not put one on. Shoot! No, I can put one on. Hang on a minute. Switch the crossbow to your other hand. First. Then you have to reload it. Which draws you a card. I'm staying in here, by the way. As you may have noticed. I'm 90% certain I'm right. So now to put the death mark on, I shoot you with a blue one instead. Which gives me a small fireball. Which I'll now fireball you too, if I can see the fucking text on the screen anymore. Then, this is doing 180 damage. Now, again, I've not been good at mathematics in this series. But I believe 180 times 2, assuming this works the way I think it's going to do, is 360 damage. Correct? Ladies and gentlemen, the Chimera moves on. Oh my word. Listen to the crowd cheering. You've done a great job. Do I want to add any of this to my deck? I don't know. Apply 3 burns to any within a frontal diamond. Not necessary. I've got too many powers. Improvise. Deal 5 damage and draw a card. I can see the benefit, but honestly, I'm going to say no to I think everything here. I don't think I need any of it. Swipe potentially now, though, is not awful. But it's not good either. Skip it. We will take Pocket Dust. The Flaming Axe. No, I don't want fatigue cards. It's the only synergy I'm not in right now. Oh, it's the Ball Charm. Gain 1 energy each turn. Cards can no longer be removed by Meditate. Brilliant. I don't want to remove any more of my cards. That's not necessary. And that's okay. Ball Charm me. I think we've got a legitimate chance to win this again. But I'm going to be intrigued by this next floor. I mentioned this in the last part. This is a new version compared to other ones I've been running. Still early access. It's like 0.8.1.2, I think. I don't remember exactly. And it did say the third floor has changed. The AI has changed from the floor. So let's see how strong they are going forward. Maybe they got nerfed. I don't know. Hopefully they got nerfed and we'll have an easier time of things. Anyway, we've made it to the Royal Arena again. If you enjoyed this episode, why not leave a like, comment, subscribe. Everything helps me out. And I'll see you in the next part. Goodbye.